Greetings and happy Tuesday from the crew at IndySoft. I'm Henry.
I'm Chuck.
And today we're just going to show you a quick one on a little piece of functionality that we've had a couple requests for in the past few weeks. People opening up their tracking statuses from the dashboard view. So this might exclude some of you out there using the actual classic view, but this is what you can look forward to if you're going to move over to it. You have your workflow in the bottom left-hand corner here, and you click on a tracking status, click on Out for Repair, and you pull up a search by. The search by includes a tracking status and active is checked. However, you realize quickly, if you try to make any changes to this, they don't save or anything. So where do we change this? How do we do it? What are our options here? So what you actually need to do, the first place you're going to go is to Layout Editor.
Here we go. We've already got it open.
It's also called Layout Builder. Anyway, if you go to your actual layout, you can see which flowchart you're using. In this case, we're using our standard flowchart, and we go here. So you can see in the middle, you have your kind of layouts in there. That's all good and great and all, but how do we dictate those searches? Well, on the right side, you can see the search by, all active. That all active search is actually, Chuck, directly linked into Print Builder, and those are equipment search bys that you can pull from. So the first one right there, as you can see, that's going to, without any amendments made here, that's going to control every single tracking status that you have. So what that's going to do is say, I'm going to take this all active search by, and I'm also going to add the tracking status. Hence, we get the actual number there. That's the count of the amount of items that are meeting the criteria for that search and that tracking status.
So this is kind of just the base search, and these are added on top.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's correct.
Okay.
Basically, but let's say you got a big item like return to customer. Maybe you got like 20,000 assets over there, and if you pull up that search, it takes about a minute and a half because there's about 20,000 items in there. Maybe you want to change that and say, let's say return to customer, and the upcoming due date is within 2 months. So you know what you kind of have coming up for you. Well, then you can exclude a tracking status. So that's the next part, right under the search by. You can exclude a tracking status. So whichever one we want to exclude from the general rule, we can select that. Which one you want, Chuck?
So let's go with Out for Repair because we don't actually have return to customer.
Yeah.
Where is it? There we go.
Okay, so Out for Repair. And so then instead of using the all active search by, the one right below it that also says all active, we can change that to a different search by. So we just click under that. That's going to show us all of our equipment custom search bys that you can create and amend in Print Builder, as we discussed in a previous Tip Tuesday. So you can choose whichever one you want. Let's say calibration due next month or this week or something.
Let's go with this month, actually.
This month, exactly. Perfect. So we can pop that in there, and that will actually change the filter. Therefore, you can actually see, hey, okay, this is actually telling us a little something different here. You have up to 2 exceptions here. So those are kind of the limitations slash features of your flowchart editor as far as search bys.
So we can pick checked out as a different one and say standard instead.
That's right. And if you want to actually amend the search bys, again, in a former Tip Tuesday, we did this, but Chuck, can you show them where these things are? If you go into Print Builder.
Yeah, no problem. Let me save real quick. It's always good to save your work.
Oh, yeah, you want to save your work.
And I've got Print Builder open right here.
Boom. You've got your all active up top. We're
there
already
we go.
on there. So if you want to actually amend those searches or create a new one, a custom one, then you can do that from here.
Right, and we've got another Tip Tuesday on how to do that, and we'll link that in the video.
Hope you guys are having a great week.
This is Tip Tuesday.
All right. See you guys.